Hi everyone and welcome to Suf Products where each item is spun with care. Today we're gonna make two pumpkins set of small and the large one from the boucle fabric. Will be easy, fun and cozy home decor. You can give it as a gift or use it as decorations for Thanksgiving. Thank you for choosing our DIY. Let me show you what will be included. Two stems, a large hoop needle, and a long rope. I will cut it in two pieces. One will be for small one and for the large one. Two pieces of fabric, small pumpkin and the large pumpkin. Besides that, we include a stuffing for your pumpkins. You can use it as much as you want. You make them fuzzy and soft or stiff. It's up to you. It's about 3 pounds. What's not included is scissors and a glue gun. You can easily get it from a Dollar Tree. It's not too much and some refills, but probably one refill should be enough. This is needed for the stem and we needed the scissors to cut our rope and stick it on the back and on front. Let's start on our small pumpkin. It doesn't matter from which side you're gonna poke a hole, from the boucle side or inside. Uh, the, the thing what we have to do is find the seam on the fabric and poke a hole with our needle and rope. Make sure that there is a knot on the end at the end of your rope. We poke a hole and pull our needle out all the way until our knot hits the fabric. Now we poke again next to it, poke another hole and make a loop and go into it to secure our knot in case it's get loosened or unravel. Do it slowly that your rope didn't get tangled. We're not in a rush, take your time. I would suggest turn the fabric inside out and then we're gonna go and put our needle in and out as much of fabric can fit on our needle. And then we just slightly help it from the back to go through the fabric. It might be a little bit hard, depend on the thickness of the needle I put it for you. So we going through and then we continue go inside out, up and down with our needle to get our fabric threaded with our rope all the way around until we meet back our seam where we was tying the knot from the beginning. Not in a rush, doing it slowly. We don't have to pull anything, we're just threading it all the way around. And when we are done threading it, then we can pull it all the way. So we met our knot where we started. Doesn't have to be the same spot, but some close to it. We get to that point and now we slowly, do not rip the rope, pulling it all the way. Now to secure it, we're going across with our needle to poke the hole. And then we go from right to left, doing the same, poke a hole from right to left. Make sure you pull it tight. And then we go to the last, poke a hole with needle, make a loop, go through the loop to secure our knot, that it stays in the same position and our pumpkin can hold the shape. make sure to test it. Turn it inside out to check that everything is tight and not gonna be loose while we was gonna stuffing our pumpkin. Now we're poking a hole in the middle of our pumpkin and go to the other side, to the front side of the boucle. The reason why we're doing it is because we need to stuff our pumpkin with stuffing, and if we leave the rope inside it will kind of bother us to do so. So we have a pocket, the boucle pocket with the rope out, and now it's time to stuff it. It's up to you how stiff you want to do it. So whatever stuffing you have, use it, it's all yours. uh, Make sure to leave good amount for that large one because it's gonna take a lot of stuffing and you don't want it to look too loose. So we stuff it a little bit, not all the way. You can check it out how stiff it is. We always can add more. Now we're gonna do exact the same process with the other side of our pumpkin. We go through the middle, poke a hole, catch our needle on the other side, and now we find our seam again. It's a little bit might catch stuffing, and make sure you do it slowly, the rope didn't tangle. We go in the seam, poke a hole, take our needle out, and we gonna go up and down all the way until we get back to where we begin to our knot. All the way around. If the stuffing is bothering you, you can take some out. Don't pull anything yet. We're just threading the rope around our other side of the pumpkin. Take your time. Sometimes needle might be too fat and might stuck in the fabric. Take your time. Don't be nervous or don't get upset from it. It happens. It happens with me even though I made so many pumpkins already. So we just go up and down, as many can fit on our needle. We helping it with our hands to go through. And now when we're done and get back to our seam, we pull it out and it's time to tie it out. Put all the stuffing inside. Add some more. This is going to be a final step of stuffing, so stuff it as much as you want to see it to be stuffed, how stiff you want it to be. Because now we're going to make up portions with our rope, the separations. We're gonna make 5 of them, but again it's up to you. You can make more as long as the rope allows you to do so. You can always extend the rope by tying another one to it. We tie it and we're looking for the seam. This is where we're gonna start our first portion. We go along with it. So here it is. We go, follow our seam, put the needle in the middle, try to find their empty spot to get it easily. Go through to the other end and pulling our rope. Now when you tie it, make sure you not break your rope because it's gonna be way more complicated to rethread it. You're doing the same, you skip a little bit of space, you're doing the same next to it. And that's how we repeat 5 times of making these portions. You go around the pumpkin, go through the middle, catch it from other side and pull your rope out. Go in the middle, pulling it out on the other side, tie it out, and we're doing it 5 times. So this is our 5th time. We're going through and make sure that everything is nice and stuffed. Massage it a little bit. And the final step, we have to secure it to make sure our rope doesn't get back to the loosened position. If there is a little bit hole left and you think it's not stiff enough, you can still try to squeeze the stuffing with your finger. If it's good enough for you, you think, then we have to secure now. So this is the part where we put our stem, but if you can see, the stem is too small and the hole is too big. For that reason, we need to tie our pumpkin a little bit more manually, and around this hole we just go same thing as before, up and down to tie it up a little bit, that the hole of the pumpkin not that big. You slowly tie it out. And when you're ready and you think the hole is perfectly small, we're gonna make a knot by making a hoop as we did in the previous steps. So looks like, check it with your stem. Looks like it's good enough. It covers the hole. We're gonna glue it, but just to make sure that it's not too big. That's why we did this step. So we're going again through our fabric all the way to secure it and make a hoop. Make sure the hole is as small as possible, going inside our fabric and the middle, and catch it on the other side. This part we're gonna twist it, make it in a circle twist to stick it. I would secure it on this side as tying the knot. You go through the fabric, make a hoop, and this is gonna be good enough to hold the shape of your pumpkin without unraveling. Now we leave a little bit of space, maybe like 10 inches, 15 inches, just in case. We cut it out and we're done with our needle and rope for now. Our pumpkin is almost ready, and now we're gonna work with a glue gun. Here's where we do the spiral. And our stem gonna go on the other side. So wherever is bigger hole, that's where you stick your stem. Wherever is a minimum of space, you swirl the rope over there. You can do it glue first or swirl first and then just stick it out. It's up to you. For me, it's worked differently every time. Each pumpkin is different. So you make like a swirl to cover the hole and make it nice in decorative purposes. And then you just take it a little bit out, put the glue in the hole and a little bit around of the size of the swirl you made. If it didn't work out, like for me, it's easier to do it when I already put the glue because it sticks better, as I'm showing you on the video. Yeah, so that could be good enough. If you see that some rope is losing, you can add some drop or two of glue gun and press it to make sure it sticks. If it's somewhere still didn't stick to it, just put the glue on the rope, not on the pumpkin, because we don't want to leave the glue marks on it. You still can adjust it till it's warm. No. So now we're gonna work on the second part. We put the glue all over our stem, on the stem and on the bottom of the stem, and we stick it right on that hole where is more opening, and squish our pumpkin to make sure it sticks for a little bit. You can hold it for about like 20 seconds just to make sure it sticks. Sometimes if it doesn't, then you will have to a little bit add a glue. Well, once it's dry, try it again to see if it's stick to it or not. If it's not, you can add extra glue to the stem, not to the pumpkin. Looks like it's good enough. We squish it. Later we can come back and check. If not, we just repeat the same step until we sure it's not gonna go anywhere. And our little pumpkin is ready. Here's our bottom. If something loosened, you can always fix it with a gun. Here's our little cozy pumpkin ready. Now we're gonna work on our large pumpkin, and it's absolutely the same process. I just recorded it twice for you to be confident in what we're doing. You take your rope, thread it to the needle, and make sure to tie the knot at the end. When you thread the needle, don't pull it all the way. You just leave a little bit of rope on the top. Don't thread it all the way. Don't make it double because it's make it harder to thread the fabric. We're doing the same step on the other side of the fabric. Poke a hole going all the way and making a loop and tying our knot to secure the rope. Now we just continue exactly the same step as with the previous pumpkin. We're going up and down, inside out, all over the fabric. It's just gonna be a longer journey because the piece of fabric is larger than previous one, but the step is exactly the same one. You just put as many as you can on the needle, then pull it from the back, stretch it along the fabric and continue until you get to the start point. If it's too fast for you, you can slow down the video, put it on a slower motion or pause the video, but I hope the speed gonna be enough for you to understand the process and complete your pumpkins. So we go in and out, in and out. It might be a little bit harder, depends on how thick is your needle. It is normal, nothing wrong with it. So we got to our start point. We're doing exactly the same as with previous pumpkin. Pull it to make it all together in one spot. Go across, poke a hole, pull it tight, and then going from right to left, poke a hole, from right, poke a hole on the left, and tie it out. And now we go inside our pumpkin again, on the middle. And make a hoop. You can do exactly the same step if you just go from the middle and meet it on the other side as we did with previous pumpkin. You can do it inside knot or outside knot, it doesn't matter. Now you go through the middle from the empty space and catch it on the other side of the pumpkin. Now we got our pocket with the rope and it's time to stuff it. You have a stuffing about 3 pounds. It should be enough to complete both pumpkins. If it's not enough, just try to fluff it up a little bit more than it is. but should be good for your project. So you put as stiff as you want it to. For me it took about 3 little buckets, about 2 pounds, maybe less, to get to that point where I wanted to. You can put less, you can put more, it's up to you. So you fill it up not to the edge, just a little bit, that we still can continue our needle point. So I lost my needle, so I'm gonna show you how you put it in. Sometimes it might be hard, you have to try it several times to make it wet, to get in the hoop. Then you pull it from the center and catch it from inside and the middle, and we start over again, in and out, in and out. You can make a knot or you just can continue, because our rope already secured. Make sure it doesn't make a double rope, always check on it. We're going in and out around the pumpkin to pull it, to close it and secure. And on that point we can add some more stuffing to the end to get the stiffness what we would like to have by the end. My rope was a little bit shorter, so I just keep tying the knot and adding more rope, but yours should be fine. For the small one I added 1.5 meters. For the large one I added 2.5 meters of rope. That should be enough to stitch it on both sides, go around the pumpkin and have a swirly piggy tail out. We're just going in and out, in and out, same as we did the previous steps, until we get to the start point. We pull it a little bit, add some more stuffing. You can see my pumpkin is almost empty and I have to add one more bucket. So you add as much as you can, as much as you want, and after that we're gonna pull it tight to close it up and make a sections as we did with previous small pumpkin. Make sure to massage it, that stuffing lay down inside smoothly and even, that we didn't have a weird shaped pumpkin, unless you like it. So for me it's looked good enough. You could have added more, but for me it's fine for this video. I just want to show you the process. So we pull it tight, make sure the hole is closed as much as it's possible. I lost my needle again, I'm gonna put it inside. If you can see, it gets separated, but try your best to squeeze it in several times. Then we go through the middle all the way through the pumpkin and catch it on the other side in the center. Find the seam and we're gonna make our sections, which is 5 of them as a previous pumpkin. You can make as many as you want. For me works out 5 is perfect. We're going all the way through the seam, through the center, and catch it on the other side of the pumpkin. You can see I broke my rope and just tied the knot and continue to do the same. Go inside, catch it on the other side, pull it. Just make sure don't break your rope. Even if it's broken, just tie the knot and continue going inside the pumpkin, catch it on the other side, tie it as much as you can, but try to not break it. I broke on the way making this pumpkin couple times, and I'm just tying the knot and continue go with a rope all the way around. We're doing 5 sections, pulling tight, shape it up, go all the way around the pumpkin, inside, and catching on the center of the other side. So we got the big hole on one side and the tiny hole on the other side. Here's where we're gonna put the stem, but you can see that the hole is too big, so we pull it tight, and to close that hole, massage it a little bit to make sure that we're almost done. To close that big hole what we got, we're doing the same thing. We find a spot and we go around the hole, same as we did for the pumpkins. You can tie the knot or leave it open and go around to make it tight and close it a little bit. It might be a little bit harder because pumpkin already shaped and it might not go easily through, but try your best. I know you can do that. So we're going all around the hole to make sure that we can close it a little bit and our stem didn't drown inside of it and glue perfectly and stick inside. So go all around the hole. Sometimes the hole became perfect, sometimes it happened like in this video, it's too big and it's need your assistance. You can see that we close it up, we pull it tight, we go one more time inside, make a hoop to secure, so it's kind of make a knot that doesn't go anywhere. Now as long as you can stick your finger, it works perfectly. I did a double knot, you can make one knot, it's up to you. Just make sure that your pumpkin doesn't lose the shape. Now we go one more time inside and catch it on the small hole. This is what I have left. I will cut the most of the rope, and doing the same thing, we're gonna do the swirl on the one side, put the hot glue, swirl it and stick it. It's okay if it doesn't work from the first time. You can try slowly or do it one by one. I mean, following the rope a little bit, adding the glue. We close the small hole. Now we have to go back to the bigger hole with our stem. We put the glue on the stem from the both sides and on the bottom of the stem. I have to refill it, but you don't. I'm sure the one stick of the hot glue should be enough. We stick it in the middle and then we squish it, hold it around for about 20 seconds, then let it dry. If it still didn't stick, you can add some glue later. So here is our small pumpkin and the big pumpkin. You can do several different variations of it. You can do them more with different sections. It will have a different look, but this is like a stackable pumpkins. It's nice for gift and decor. Please let me know if you have any questions. Thank you so much for following my tutorial. Please let me know if you have any questions or need any help. You can email us, write us on Instagram, Facebook or Etsy shop. We're always more than happy to help. And besides that, we have a lot more items we make by hands and planning to post more video tutorials on YouTube, paid one and free one. Have a good day!